All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Mr. Poseidon Fishing, the live stream, every Sunday night, 7 p.m., and that's Eastern Time. Welcome again this week. I'm going to make the introductions a little quick. We have a lot to say today. We have Luke from ZBelts on. It's going to be a great show. He's going to do a big reveal. I've been dying to know what it is, but I'm very excited. It's all a surprise for all of us. I'm a part of you guys, as you know. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the MONTAUK challenge that's coming up. Put my volume up a little bit. There we go. Is that mine or yours? Is this mine? There's mine. I think that was yours, right?
That was too loud. Yeah.
Sorry. So, anyway, I got to say hello to the wife. Hi, honey.
Hi everybody.
You didn't put your light on, did you? Oh, yes, you did.
It's on.
Yeah, it's my sunglasses.
How's everybody doing?
How are you, honey?
Great.
We had a little practice a little earlier with Luke, right?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Good.
Yep.
We didn't mistakenly live stream the test, so that's good.
That's good. That's right. Luke knows. So anyway, I just want to talk really quick, guys, on the MONTAUK Striper Challenge. We have less than 50 bonus boxes left. I suggest to anybody who wants to enter, join. The bonus box is a wonderful add-on. Lots of great stuff. These bonus boxes are going to be worth over $150 each. It's ridiculous. But if you know Mr. Poseidon, anything you've ever gotten from me, guys, it's always been the best. And that's the way it'll always remain, which will be the best. One of those bonus boxes will contain a Van Staal 200 SX, that's X2 Series reel. One of the best reels to have with you on the market, especially if you're a surf fisherman. Other than that, I suggest anybody join. It's $125. You can go to Eventbrite. We'll leave a link at the bottom of this description. If you're hearing about it for the first time, you can find it on my website, Mr. Poseidon Official, or you can also find it direct to Eventbrite. Should be
and all those links are in the description box of this video.
Yeah, all those links. But anyway, it's going to be a great time. It's a great time every year. Guys, the prizes are $5,000, $2,500, and $1,000. That's the 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5 are $500. 6th is $300. 7th is $200. 8th, 9th, and 10th are $100 each. Next day, you have the longest and most accurate cast. Those are $1,000 each competitions to the winners. And it all ends up on Saturday at the Shagwan, where we have the awards dinner that night, or awards party, whatever you want to call it. Everybody gets a drink and an appetizer. All your products will be found in the bonus box. You get 2 casino-style chips, and one will be a drink, one will be a appetizer. And that's not a separate appetizer. It's the appetizer from the menu at the tavern, Shagwan. All right, so what else, hon?
So those are the first 100 bonus boxes.
Yeah, that'll be the first 100. So I suggest anybody.
Golden ticket, yeah?
That's right. And so just.
Golden ticket.
Go join. Go join now. If you're definitely coming, just go join and get those bonus boxes, all right? Anyhow, let's on
Tim Murphy.
What?
Mr. P for president.
Yeah, right. Somebody, right?
God.
I'll tell you one thing. I would do better than Biden. Sorry, guys. You guys that like him. But anyway. All right. One thing for sure is let's say hello to everybody and then go to Luke, Danny DeMorales, Kevin Maltozo. Good to see you, bud. Nice to see Kevin out here. Bruce Bain. There he is. How you doing, buddy? Bruce. Bruce is the president of the Narragansett Club. They also made donations to the Mr. Poseidon Challenge. They're going to be on that championship jacket. I have it. It's downstairs. I'm waiting for the rest of the patches to come in, and they'll all be put on the jacket, including my logo in the back. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to make 4 jackets this year, from the first annual on 21 to this year. At the end, we'll find out who wins, and he'll get his jacket made. But 3 of them, you will see them. They will be out. and they will be at the challenges. Guarantee that.
Hey,
So everybody check
BX
out.
is asking, did you say 15 boxes left? No, you said...
Nah, under 50. Let's put it that way. I don't want to scare you guys. Tim Murphy, what's up? John Francisconi, my brother, down here at the Hudson. What's going on? Antagonizer Laws. Tony, another contributor to the bonus box. He'll be on the jacket. Thank you, Tony. Antagonizer Laws. We'll leave a link at the bottom of this video. You can get there. Beast Rose. Whoo! What's up, buddy? What's up? Tom Hood, Tim Murphy. What's going on, buddy? DJ Nine Lives. What's going on? Bruce Bain, we said hello. Outcast, how you doing? Who else do we got out there? Delco Joe, my brother, another donator to the bonus box. He will also be on that jacket. Just good names, good products. I love it all right now. James Flynn, my brother, what's going on? Danny D. Luke Fishing, New Jersey. What's going on, Luke? Willie J, what's going on, brother? Joe Albanese is out there. He's also a donator. He'll be on the jacket. That's right. Joe Albanese, president of the Hudson River Fishermen's Association, the club that I am a member of. Carl Newman, what's going on, buddy? Who else do we got out there? Would it be cheating if Staten Island hit the scene? It's a lock. Let's go, baby. Ed Point Surfcasting. Miguel, another contributor to the bonus box. He'll be putting out a couple of his products. Thank you so much. I just noticed something really new about Luke, and we're going to introduce him right now. Luke, wow, yeah, you're feeling it, Luke. That's what I noticed. I'm like, wow. That knocked off like 5 years, right? Look at that.
Let's
say hello to Luke. Luke,
let's put him on.
Put him on, honey.
Hey.
Hey, Luke, what's up, buddy?
How we doing, guys?
Fantastic now that you're here, buddy. Woo! Luke from ZBelts. Let's go. All right. So, Luke, how's everything been hanging? Tell me a little bit about what's been going on. Just a little bit right now. Nothing big
Great.
yet.
Just been, trying not to stay too busy. Trying to enjoy the summer a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah. I got to tell you, Luke, that every time I see you, you're always a fit, trim guy. I know you work out. You watch what you eat. I like you, Luke. You're a very responsible person. When you say you're going to do something, I remember you told me, yeah, I'm going to do the 3-2 bag. Everybody, businesses they say they're going to do this. They say they're going to do that. But it might be a little slow or whatever. You might not even see what they talked about. But you talk about it and you do it, from your fishing rods to your bags. Let's talk a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so everything's been going good. I just released a bunch of new stuff. We'll get into it here in a minute. The rod's been going pretty good. It takes a while for them to get adopted by the industry overall, but all the folks that have them seem to love them. Zero issues thus far. And I mean, not that I was concerned that there would be any, but they've been doing really well. I've got 2 new rod models out now. I've got so the first 2 models were the moderate rods, and now I have 2 moderate fast rods. They're a little bit faster in the tip, a little bit more power, I'd say, just based on the nature of them being a little bit faster. They don't bend as much as the moderate. So the 10.5 foot 50-50 split moderate fast is going to be a 1-6, and then there's going to be a 11 foot 50-50 split 2-8. So the ratings are just about the same. The difference is just the action of the rods. So I know, in a past life, I was much more into fast action rods. I think I mentioned that on here before. And then I started using those striker moderate rods, and I really like the way they fish. They're easier to cast. Personally, for me, they're much easier to hook fish and then not lose fish. I feel as though when the rod's bending a lot, it just lets the fish do its thing a little bit better. Sometimes when I have a faster rod, I feel that tip trying to return to upright while I'm reeling, and that can create slack in the line and lead to fish popping off. But I've had extremely good luck with the 2 moderate rods, and now these moderate fasts are really working
Luke,
well for me.
I have to interrupt you for 1 second because I have to ask you. No, don't be sorry. I want to hear everything you say. Everything you say is always knowledge to me, and I believe it because of your product. You just make good product. But what I want to say is that when you talk about your rods, one thing comes to my mind, Luke. It was that video that you made on Instagram. I want to talk about the power of your rods. You had lifted I think it was a cinder block or some type of weight, right?
Yes. So the video that you're talking about, the most extreme flex and deadlift I've been able to accomplish, that was actually with the 10.5-foot moderate fast. So that's one of the newer blanks. It's also lighter compared to the moderates. It's a little bit different of a material blend, but yeah, so that was a 39-pound deadlift with a 10.5-foot 1-to-6 rod, and it was bending all the way right through my hands where I was holding it. I was holding it probably close to 36 inches because for whatever reason, when the weight's distributed on a 10-foot rod like that, it seemed like a whole lot more than 39 pounds when I was physically lifting it. If you watch the video, you can see me go up on my toes because I was like actually putting
man
into it. It was heavy. It was heavy.
I kept waiting. I was looking at it almost like an old what was that funny clip show? Camera funny. What was that called?
Candid Camera?
Candid Camera. And I was waiting for it to snap, Luke.
Yeah,
it never snapped, bro.
I was wearing the smock and the face shield because I have broken other rods in the past doing that test. So again, that was the new model, the part number for that, which they are available. I have the blanks available. I have builds available. I actually have one on the lathe in front of me right here, drying. It's just about finished. But those are the part number is Z-Rod 106 MF. And then the 11-foot one, which is obviously bigger and thicker, I haven't done any deadlift testing with that yet. I only have one of them right now that I'm still. I built it. I caught some fish on it. Actually, I was super fortunate. The day I finished building it, about 24 hours after I put the epoxy on, I took it out and caught a couple of nice 35-inch fish on it, which is just like, nothing better than running out and catching on a brand new rod that's still got epoxy curing on it. So that was super exciting, but it handled the fish really well. I had a VSX 200 on the rod. It balanced really nicely with that. So, more to come on those. Those will be available soon. But the 106s are available. You just got to DM me or email me. I don't have them up on the site, but I am doing the custom builds for those. And all of those ones are going to be doing the scene twine grip up front with the Turk's head that I like. The first round of production builds actually had cork tape with the shrink over it, which was nice for the weight reduction. But since these blanks are inherently a little bit lighter, I'm opting to go back to the seam twine. It fades really nicely, but it's such a good grip. When you get a few fish on your hands, you got that slime, you can't wipe it off on your waders or you're wetty too good. This stuff it's not for people with soft little hands. It's abrasive. You can feel it when you're holding it. But I really, really like it. So that's what I'm going to do on this next round of the 10.6s. This is actually the 11-foot build that I was talking about. So the Fuji ergonomic reel seats go on all of them. They will have a black Fuji lock nut on the back of the reel seat. And then it's going to be the X-Up or Paco, you choose, grip for your casting grip at the back here. So that's going to be the layout of the new ones. So I know you didn't bring me on here to talk about rods.
No, but I wanted to because I remember last year it was like an introduction at the MONTAUK Striper Challenge you were at. And you had showed everybody, you gave them nice, lessons. I know a few of the guys that tried your rod, but I like that. I like that about you, Luke. When you've always been that since you first introduced us to your belt and your first bag. You're always hustling. You're always going out there, and you believe in your product, respectively so, because you do have a good product. I have your 2.2 bag. I use that. I like to bring those along with me. All three of my bags.
See,
that
Danny
I use.
D out there says, we like this information.
Yeah, there you go.
You see?
Good. So
go ahead.
Last time I was on, I think it was out, but we went over the 3.2 bag, which, originally you had said, the 2.5's great, but we need a 3.2 from you. So I did that.
Yeah.
And then on the last time we were on, we had talked about this Mondo 2.2 bags. Where instead of the 3 1/4 inch D tubes.
Yeah.
Wanted a 4-inch tube, right? Like some of the other bags out there that come with the single. So I said I was going to drop it the next time I was on. I don't know how long ago it was, but so I do. You don't need
Guys,
me
get
to wait for
ready.
anything, right?
What?
You don't need me to wait or anything. We're not saving this for later or something.
No. You could do it right now.
Go for it.
Go for it, baby.
So it's very similar to length of the 3-tube bag. What I did on this one was I put utility belts on both sides. So these will both open up. So you could put a single tube on the side, pliers, a knife.
Nice.
You can do the boga on this side. So now I'm doing poly boga catches on the bottom. So there won't be any corrosion issues. It does have shoulder strap attachments if you wanted, or the standard 3 belt loops like I do on all the bags. On the front, it's just one big leader wallet. Mesh. I have run these and put some teasers and stuff up front, but I don't recommend it because they'll stick out and catch you. And it also has the extra clip here that doubles as the nibbler tab, so you bite on that to hold the flap out of your way. On the inside,
look at that! Look at that! Look at the size of those babies, guys. Yeah.
These are 8-inch by 4-inch diameter tubes. I think it's 3 7/8 on the ID actually because it's a 16th wall thickness, so double it. I think something like that. Not sure.
I got to give you a little bit of a break here. I'm going to call it, Luke, but I'm going to talk about this. This. Guys, you have to understand there is other bags out there, and they have single tubes like this. Single! And I've always dreamed of it. I actually took 2 of those tubes out of those single bags, and I stuck them in another bag. I don't want to start talking about name brands here, but I stuck them in another 3-tube bag, and I stuck them, and they fit good. And the next thing I did was call up Luke, and Luke, listen! I can't believe he did it. Luke, these bags are absolutely magnificent. I'm going to tell you why, guys. Because when I go surf fishing, I like using a little extra bigger lure. Okay, I'm not going to bring 10 giant lures out with me of 15 inches. But what I'm saying is I like to bring a few big ones. And when I bring a few big ones, I can only pretty much fit 2 of those tight in a regular tube bag. Yes, honey, that's the facts. But in these right here, I know you can fit something like 75, 21-inch lures in. No, I'm kidding, guys. You can fish. You can put some nice-sized lures in there, and you can bring them with you and not, yank or pull. They're going to fit comfortably in there. Man, Luke, you did it, brother. Yeah. You did it.
You could absolutely fit every color SP minnow that's available in one size in one of these tubes if I had to guess. Awesome. I don't think they got more 20 of them, but the small video I put out advertising the 6-inch by 4-inch tube, I was able to fit 6 full-size North bars in one tube. And I mean, a full-size North bar is
here it is, proof of purchase, North bar right here.
Actually, it's the bottle plug.
Wow.
So the bottle's even larger than their darter.
Hold on. I'm always prepared, Luke. And there it is, the bottle plug right there. I think I have the smaller one though. A little smaller.
No, that's I need the full size. That's the
medium.
That's the mini, right?
Yep. Absolutely 100% right on that.
Nevertheless, 6 of those in one tube, that's a significant improvement up from the 3 tubes. So I'm excited about it. And the nice thing is, if you wanted to, you could also remove the 2 tubes, and this bag will fit 3 standard 3-inch tubes very nicely.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's very pretty interchangeable. So if you wanted to, I'm going to put an option. Now that I've released it officially, I'm going to put these up on the site, and I'll do an option so you can have it come with the extra 3-inch, 3 of them, or not. So that'll be available to everybody.
And I want guys to know, you could keep showing the bag, Luke. I want guys to know, guys, did you just hear what he said to you? It's like he's giving you a free bag. And you're saying to me, what do you mean free bag, Mr. Poseidon? Hey, shut up. I'll smack you in the head. You got it? Listen to me carefully. This is how it works. He's telling you he's going to give you 3 tubes that standardly fit in there, right? Well, those 3 tubes, you can have them on the side, and you can have them loaded in your car or whatever. You don't have to carry another bag. So you go night fishing that night. And that night, and those 3 tubes are set up for night fishing. Just take the tubes, pop them in and out, change them, intertwine them. This is really good because it helps out the surf fishermen in fashion of storage, area to store. That's really good and really interchangeable. You're ready to go quick, on the go. Good move, Luke. Go ahead.
I intentionally oversized the bag a little bit. I could have made it really snug with these 4-inch ones in there. I made it a little bit larger, so you do have some extra room in there. If you want to kick these over to a side once it's a little broken, you could definitely fit some taller, 9-inch Bomba Shad, Zinger baits, longer, GT eels, any of your soft plastics you could fit right along the side. And it's not going to be a pain. A lot of bags, including my 2-tube, the tubes fit tight in there, especially when you get all bucktails in. Since the bag's a little bit larger, tubes are going to come in and out easier. So when you do the swap back at the car to switch over from day to night, you're not going to have to fuss with it because I oversized it a tiny bit, not too much in my opinion, but just enough so tubes will come in and out easier than they do.
How about this? Just enough, so just in case Luke wants to add in a C option of 5-inch tubes, I'm pretty sure you can get those in there tight.
I would imagine you could fit a whole slew of those. If I got some smaller tubes, I know some guys. I use ClearTech packaging for a while. Anybody can order their tubes.
Nice.
They don't have lots of thick wall stuff, but if you don't mind using a thin wall, you just get extra because you're going to break them. But you could do all kinds of a configuration in this, in that
bag. Very nice.
So it also has the soft plastics pouch in the rear, full width, half depth with drainage, and then it's got the bucktail slots up front.
Sweet.
Some of the bucktail slots are tight, so if it has 10, if you have some big 4, 5, 6 ounce bucktails, just run a knife down in there and create one of the, 2 of the smaller compartments and do a larger one. That's what I recommend. I'm always, if it's not perfect, modify it to suit your needs.
Beautiful. This is wonderful news, Luke. I'm going to be first to call you right after the show.
Wait, Ocean State Bass Fishing is asking, Luke, are those ODM size tubes?
I don't know I haven't put a tape measure on the ODM size tube. I don't know what exactly theirs are.
Okay.
I would imagine they're pretty close. I know, like I said, mine are 4 inches. It's 3 7/8 ID, 4 inches OD for the thick wall tube.
So I'm going to help you out here, Ocean State. So from the beginning, I took the ODM tube out. I took 2 of those, and I fit them in a 3-tube gear-up bag. Now, what he's showing us, with his bag big, I'm pretty sure they'll fit in there, and I think they're the same size. I'm not sure what size diameter ODM carries, but 4-inch, guys. Take a ruler and put up 4-inch and make a circle. That's how big those openings are. You're going to fit plenty of lures in that plastic tube that he has in his bags. I can't wait, to be honest with you, because it's been my dream. I saw that, I put them together, and I was like, wow, it'd be great if they made a 2-tube bag like this. And here we are, 2024, July 21st. We got the bag, guys. This is the bag you want. If you got bigger lures, this is the bag you want. I mean, come on, let's be serious. You're going to bring lures with you. I understand. Some guys like to bring the house. You want 50 bags, you want 4 tubes. I get it. Over the years, I've learned to split the bags up. And what do I mean? My night bags, this bag, I go over there, bag, I go over there, bag. I got everything split up like that. So I never have to touch the bags. Imagine Luke's intertwining, buying those extra tubes. Guys, this is a really, really good one tonight, especially if you like switching and doing.
Yeah, so some other stuff I recently released, which, again, most of the stuff's either demand-driven or I find something that I want, and I make one for myself and like it, and then put it into production. So I've always had the 6-inch single-tube pouches, right? Those are nothing new.
Right.
I do have those now with the clips, 4-inch loops, so they'll work on any brand belt, whether you have an ODM or Flatlander, Gear Up, Tide Runner, you name it, Rock Hopper. If you have any of those belts, they'll fit now perfectly. The first model really only worked with my belt based on the size of the belt loop. So I've had the 6s before. That's nothing new. The only thing new is the clip and the belt loop. Same thing. I've had the 9s before. Nothing new. Clip and the belt loop. What I found with my 9 when I was fishing these, I love these Larson needles, right?
Yes,
These
yes.
long needles. With the 9, I was having this happen, right? So I'd either stick it out to the side to get it down snug, or it just, I didn't really like the way it worked for me. So I started goofing around making them longer, and I actually just dropped the sorry, I got too many bags around. The 11-inch.
Wow, Luke.
So, there's an 11-inch single tube. It's got the clip on the bottom.
Can you show us his needlefish going in there? That looks really good.
Absolutely.
It's kind of hot, so I like
again,
this.
So it comes with an 8-inch tube standard. Eventually, I'll have a 10-inch tube available for it.
Got it.
I do it with the 8-inch tube because on most of these larger needles, you're not going to have a hook from the first 3 inches of the plug, right? So it drops in nice and easy.
Ooh, look at that.
Well, this will work with all the dinner catchers too. I have extra on there if you have longer stuff. But you can also bring it all the way down and then use the clip to secure it and tighten it up. So this has been great for me. What I've been running personally is I've been running my 2-tube on my Z logo side with my knife on it, and then my pliers and a single 11-inch on my right side with my needles and longer plugs in it. And I've been really liking that combination.
I love those colors. I love it.
So obviously I've got all the bags available now in the FDE. It was just a thought I had. I like FDE stuff. So I figured give people the option.
Very
if
nice.
they wanted a day bag and a night bag, they could do all tan for the day, match the sand, and then maybe all black at night. So
sweet, man.
Really quick, I'll just show you. This is the
I love it.
FDE 2
Look
tube
at
I
that,
have.
guys.
Now, same thing. It's got the clips all the way around. This is the exact same size and profile as the previous 2-tube. Again, everything has the poly D-ring clip now. So I'm just making small changes.
What a pretty, Luke, I got to say, what a pretty bag, bro. That is nice. I love
really
it.
Nice. The colors are really cool. So it's got the same interior.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
I also have a few more here. This is the 3-tube. So I have a 3-tube and FD as well with a single up top. I would imagine you could probably squeeze 2 of the 4-inch tubes in here, like you said.
Yeah.
Based on the dimensions, you can see that the other one's a little bit wider and a little bit longer if I hold them up end to end.
God, that's it, Luke. You got the whole army of array of bags, and you got it, bro. This is beautiful stuff you're showing tonight.
Thank you. So I also have, to go along with the big 2-tube, I also made a small 4-inch tube bag. So this is a 6-inch height. I have an 8-inch one in the works, but this is going to be that same 4-inch, similar to the OBM, right? Same thing, safety clip on it, and then another clip on the back if you wanted to clip it on the side of your bag, or clip it on a D-ring, or clip it on anything, or a carabiner rather. Same thing, 4-inch belt loop on the back. And another reason why I switched everything over to the 4-inch belt loops, because I came out with the newer slimmer belt.
Look at that.
The Judge. I've been calling it the Judge, right? So this is a much more minimalist style, similar to your
beautiful Luke. Beautiful.
A lot of the other more popular belts.
Guys, look. I've always been into dressing and looking good in this, but look at this, man. Look at the beautiful colors, the matching. I love that stuff. I know we're going for stripe bass. My wife is saying stylish. Yes, very stylish, Luke. I love it.
Less concerned with that, and just more concerned with the functionality of everything.
Sure.
But so also the plier sheath. People have been asking me to do a plier sheath for a while. These are on the site now. I only have them in FDD. For the guys that have been waiting for them in tan, just buy the FDE. I'll have the black eventually. But so Velcro closure, pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. It does have a D-ring on the back for your lanyard to attach to. This is one of the Turtle Cove lanyards. Great lanyard. I've had this for, I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It's held up great for me. So simple Velcro attachment. It's deep enough where if you don't like having the Velcro strap, you can just cut it off and then just have the plier. I mean, you'll have exposed Velcro, but I prefer having the strap just because when I'm throwing my bag and belt around, I don't like the pliers to come out in the back of my truck. That'll hold it in. Or if you're getting kicked around in the surf. So the Judge belt is a one-piece design. So as you see, it feeds through just normally, right? It's just
Right.
like, imagine the base Z-belt, but trimmed down to 3 inches with the binding on it and your standard roller lock and buckle up front. So these go by pant size. And I think I have sizes on the site right now from 32 up to 52 inches. So I think it was like a 2 to 4 inch jump. So I had like 32, 34, 36, I think 38, and then they went out similar. They're on the website. Just the option for the guy that doesn't want the Z-belt design and just wants a rigid, little bit wider, more comfortable surf belt.
Yeah. Look at some of the comments I'm getting here, Luke. It says, Brian Hamlet says, I don't think I'll ever go back to the big bag. It also says, I love my judge. Thanks for that, Luke. This is Ocean State Bass Fishing. I love my judge. Thanks for that, Luke, using it right after the show. Luke Fishing. Luke's a menace with new products, good stuff, antagonizer lures, amazing product. Does Luke do all the manufacturing himself?
Not anymore. No, I use a contract manufacturer. I have for years now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I still have the machines that I started with. I still do all the prototyping and testing and design work. And now I just have everything produced by a contract manufacturer. Quality wise, there's no issues whatsoever. If there are any ever repairs required, I do those in-house in Rhode Island.
Oh,
Very
cool.
nice. Yeah, I see the machines behind you that you use. I guess they're...
BX was asking if that was a Singer.
They're both
machine.
old Singers. Yup, that one over there is like an old cobbler's machine. It's good for if I do have to repair a bag. It's got a cylinder arm that comes out, right? So it's not flat on a table like that one. So that one you need to cut apart the bag to work on it flat. Whereas with a cylinder arm machine, it actually comes out so you can feed a bag on and fix it, right? So I'd be able to put the arm and the needle will be coming down.
Very nice.
I've got another Singer in there. I actually just lucked out when I got all my machines. It was an awning and sail guy that was going out of business. He was sick. So I bought a bunch of his machines at once. And it worked out really good for me.
Also, I got Bruce Bain. He says here, Luke is a true innovator. It's truly an honor to have him in the Narragansett Surf Club. He's also has won our spring tournament 3 years straight right now. Very nice.
Thank you. Yep,
Absolutely.
I do what I can.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
All right. So, continuing on here, what was I going to ask? I forgot what I was going to ask right now, but that's all right. I got tons of stuff to ask.
Danny D, actually, going back to the rods, just real quick, he wanted like a lineup of the rods and the pricing, just real quick.
Okay. So they range depending on what you want. I have production rods available from 300 up to 400. So that's usually the range. If you want one custom made all the way, I don't do fancy wraps. They're tools to me. You can pick the color wrap you want. It's going to be my layout with my guides. At least that's how I've been doing it because I buy it all in bulk. We could, negotiate on the handle if you wanted. So I would say a custom one is going to be 400, and then one of the production ones I have just readily available would be between 300 and 360, depending on what's on it and how I built it. If I use different components or something like that. But if you want to test any of them and you're local, or if you want any specifics, if you had a particular something in mind, let me know. Shoot me a DM on any of the platforms, Instagram or Facebook, and we can talk about it. I give you a more accurate price. But so 300 to 400 for the custom USA made surf rod line that I have currently.
Great.
Very nice. I didn't thank earlier. We have the Hudson River Fishermen's Association, who I'm a part of, and that's Joe Albanese. Thank you for that donation earlier. Also, Luke Fishing. Thank you for your weekly donation, bro. Thank you so much. You know how much that means. Guys, we make our living on these things. And when I say make a living, that first prize this year used in the MONTAUK Striper Challenge, we're up to about $4,100 right now. I'm hoping by October 1st to make $5,000. That's going to be the first prize. All the money you guys donated, did whatever you did for me to get to that number, is all being donated. The pennies I make on my videos that I put out on YouTube, literally the pennies. If it's a good video, I make about $12 to $15 on it. So
We got to change that.
Yeah, I've got to change that, man.
Got to change that.
I'm gonna be in
Right.
Maine next week. I'm gonna meet Brian up there on Tuesday. Actually, I'm gonna leave for Maine for a few days. Try to do a little
see what's
fishing
going
up in the, what is it, Cape Elizabeth up there, honey?
Yeah, around there.
Very nice.
Yeah, around that area. I'm gonna meet Brian.
That'll be fun.
Few days. I'm excited about that. But back to you, Luke. Back to
So,
your company. Wait, before you even say anything, Luke, I got to tell you, I'm really amazed because I'm sitting here. I remember when you first got on the show with the tutu bag, and I was like, I was so happy to have you on, and now I have my own bag, and I see what it's all about, and I enjoy that. But everything that you make, and I'm shocked tonight, is that I haven't seen you in a while. You have a lot of product right now. You can go on your website and you can take your time and choose, or you can order everything and empty out your bank account real quick. But
Yeah, I've got a. It's funny. I see both ends of it. Where sometimes some guys they'll order a few things, and then the next week they'll order a few more things, and then next week they'll order a few more things.
wow,
And it's nice to have the full line available for people. So now I'm at a point. I have the knives, right? Those aren't mine. Those are the Pro Blue dive knives, which I haven't gotten zero complaints from anybody on them.
right?
The ones that I've used, they're holding up great, very comparable to Cressy or Aqualung for half the price, in my opinion, of course. I have 4 different styles of that. I didn't even think to prepare those, but I have a uncoated blunt tip. I have a titanium clip point with the gut hook and the serrated back. That one's surprisingly light. I'm really impressed. That one's more expensive. I think that one's like $80.
Okay.
But all the other models are 50. And then I have the black coated paralyzer tip for dispatching fish, right? It's just like a dagger. And then I have the standard clip point with the gut hook and the serration. That's coated black as well. So they're all scuba diving knives or spearfishing knives. So they're meant for the salt water. Quick freshwater rinse. To be honest, the one that's on my bag and has been for the last year, I don't think I've rinsed it more than a few times.
Wow.
And it's holding up great. It's got no rust on it. But so now that I got the plier sheath and all these different sizes with all the different size bags, I mean, I've got my EDC belt is just a standard polyester webbing belt with the aluminum cast buckle. That's $10. And so I've got something for everybody. If you you want to spend $85 on the big Z belt with the back support, you can do that.
Yeah.
All the way down to a $10, essentially a pants belt that you could throw a single tube and a pair of pliers and a knife on just to get you out. Something to
Sure.
replace that, no good wader belt. Those elastic belts are trash that come with all the waders. At a minimum, have something nylon or polyester with a good sturdy buckle on it. That's definitely, I tell everybody that for sure. I personally don't trust the wader ones, so that's where I am on that. But one last thing I came out with, and a lot of the stuff, as you know, the first belt was just an old weightlifting belt that I converted into a fishing belt. I love finding new uses for things, right? Repurposing things. So I was actually gifted an old pair of knee sleeves at one point. And, in the summer, it's hot in Rhode Island, so I'll go out wearing just wader socks, boots, and board shorts sometimes instead of a wetsuit because I don't want to be too hot in the wetsuit. And I found that I'd always be rashing up my knees on barnacles, or if for some reason I fell and bashed my bare knee on a rock, it was terribly painful. Or getting up on boulders, same thing. Barnacles and sharp rocks aren't good to bare flesh. They just shred it. So something I started using these old ones and it worked really well. So I actually came out with a set of knee sleeves, Kevlar reinforced up front. So one of the things, I'm young, and as you said, I work out. I'm pretty active. I'm usually moving around quite a bit. I put these on to protect my knees from abrasion, right? Abrasion resistance. Originally, the old pair that I tried, and I was surprised that the compression, because they were like weightlifting sleeves, the compression made me feel like I was bouncing around on the rocks. Like, my knees are good. I've never had any problems with my knees. But when you put these on, they feel even better. I couldn't even believe it because I didn't really use them for lifting historically. I do now sometimes. But you'd be amazed. For some of you, the older timers out there walking the beaches having knee pain, if you had a surgery or anything, they're not expensive compared to, I mean, you could get a cheaper set on Amazon, I'm sure, but they won't have the Kevlar reinforcement on the front, which is going to be good for standing up to the barnacles and the sharp rocks. So if you have knee pain, give them a shot. They make a huge difference. They definitely did for me. Just I could feel like a night and day difference for me walking around normally, stomping down. You know, you're jumping from rock to rock. You feel it. You can feel that vibration go right up your leg. These have been kind of a game changer. I think a lot of the older guys out there with any kind of knee injuries, give them a shot. They're I think they're 40 on the site, $40 for the pair. I have them from medium up to double XL. I don't really have a sizing chart on there. Just use your judgment. If you need to swap them out, don't go trash them. Just call me immediately when you try them on, and I'll give you a free swap for them. So another interesting product that I think a lot of guys are going to enjoy once they try them.
Let me tell you, there are no knee products out there for fishermen. You are the first. You are the innovator, brother. I love you, Luke. You're great.
And I just had a pair of compression sleeves, and I used them a few times, and I was like, wow, this is great. So I figured I had to. It was my duty to bring it to the market for everybody.
Wonderful. I love it. I love it.
Very cool.
Wow. So, honey, any questions coming in?
Let's see. Ocean State, just reading the comments. You'll start scaling rocks like it's an American Ninja obstacle course.
I'm telling you, yeah, you will, Chappie. Get a pair of these things. I'll show you.
I need them. I need one, especially on my right knee. It's not like I'm bad or anything, but man, now I'm thinking, wow, this might work.
One of the pit hookers in my club, he had just gotten a knee surgery, and I had a few of the prototype pairs laying around, and I gave him one, and Henry, and he was wearing it nonstop for like after his surgery for a month and a half. I think he was sending me pictures of him doing woodwork in it. He was like, "This is great." And I was like, I don't know how long it's gonna last if you're wearing it around the clock. But he was pleasantly surprised with how good it was treating him. I need to think about getting him another pair one of these days.
Henry's another bodybuilder. He also he does.
Pictures of him back in the day.
I know.
He's always sending me lifting stuff, dude. He was yoked back in the day for sure, man.
Amazing.
Somebody had a question about the belt. If it was true to size, or do they order up? That was Willie J. Do those belts fit
for
true
the
to
OS
size?
model? So I personally found they fit me very true to size. I have a 34-inch waist, and I can use a 32 or 34 judge over waders and a light like Sims breathable G3 jacket. I have found that on a few orders, I would say size up a size. If you're not sure, you do wear it lower than you would the Z-belt. The Z-belt's worn at the navel. This is worn closer to where your pants would be because it's just a traditional style. And with belt at only 3 inches. So I would say if you're worried about it, size up. But again, if you need to exchange it, that's no problem. Just don't go take it fishing. Try it on with your gear. If it doesn't fit, contact me immediately, and you can send it back, and we'll get you the right size. Just take it and fish with it, because once you fish with it, I don't want to take it back for an exchange.
Customer service, man, this is good. Oski says out there, how about some Z-belt wader stocks?
Wader socks.
Wader socks.
Yeah.
Okay. I use corkers currently. I don't hate them, but all in time, I could definitely do that. Absolutely. Thanks for the idea. I'll get you a free pair.
There you go. I love it.
Next show, they'll be available.
That is such a cool thing. Guys, you guys can become members if you want to the channel. It's $3 a month when they come out with YouTube videos. When they're dropped, you guys get to see them first. You can give me ideas. You can send me ideas. I'll use the ideas for my videos. I love you guys. Thank you for all you've done for me. And I love live streaming for you guys every week. Let me say hello to a few people I didn't earlier. Chris Ploth, how you doing, buddy? Oski, what's going on? Brock, Wombat Man. That's the Wombat. That's the Chugga Man.
Congrats. Yeah, big congrats to Wombat Chugga for winning the ball this year.
That's right. That's a big tournament countrywide, and he got that one. Congrats on that, brother.
Good for him, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. Henry Lacrosse, I didn't say hello to you. Who else out there? Wormway, I didn't say hello to you. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'll get you next week. Other than that, honey, go ahead.
Another suggestion. Chris Ploth is saying, Luke, how about some fall gloves?
There you go.
I've never see. My problem is I've never had a pair of gloves that I actually wanted to fish in. I always end up bringing them with me, like tucked in my jacket, and then only if I really need to wear them, I'll put them on. I had goofed around with combining like a mechanic's glove and like the old Stormer neoprene gloves. I goofed around with it, but I kept that's tough material to make last.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about
neoprene in the flexi areas of the fingers. I'd always shred it. I thought about it. It's just one of those things that fell. I have a dozen things on the back burner, and eventually I'll chip away at them. So just stay tuned and don't hold your breath, but they'll be here eventually. So now I got two I got to do for the next show.
There you go. Beautiful. I love it.
Gloves and what was the other one? The socks, waiter socks.
Yeah, and let's try. How about a money-making machine? That would be cool. Look, if you can invent that, buddy. Let me tell you.
I will forego the socks and the gloves for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I got to stay in my wheelhouse a little bit. So, what do you think about doing some giveaways, giving away some single tube pouches?
You know what? I want to do that, okay? I'd love to do that. That's so nice of you to do, Luke.
Wow.
Now, you make the choice. We can do it tonight, or I can run the ads all week. They can see the Luke Z bags, and we can drop them next Sunday. Would you rather do them tonight?
It makes zero difference to me. If it's better for you for attendance to announce it all week and then do them next week, I'm fine with that.
How about,
I don't care. I'll do
go ahead.
I'll do a tan.
Yes. So I'll tell you what.
Go. I'm sorry. What?
I was going to say, let's do one tonight with you on it and one next week. And you choose the bag you want to give away next week.
Okay, well then tonight I have personally been using one of these 11-inch tan ones. I really like it. Again, I've been wearing it on my offside to keep needles. Or you could keep some longer shad sluggo style presentation plastic jig heads. So let's give this away tonight.
Wow.
And then I'll send you a list later of stuff for next week.
Sure,
I'll do another.
Sure.
I'll do some combination. I'll do a 9-inch and a 6-inch next week, either a tan and black or black.
This is really something, Luke. Thank you so much for this. Nice. You don't know what that means, but anyway, you do know what it means. But I love you for that, brother. Thank you so much. And I know everybody else out here listening tonight thanks him even more. Can you imagine? You're going to get 2 lures tonight. One from Black Label Plugs and one from Northbar, which I advertised this week. I didn't want to bother you, Luke. I didn't want to say, hey, Luke, you want to give away something? You know, I never push people.
Give some stuff away.
But thank you. Thank you for that.
Actually, I haven't done one in a while since that, for that spring cleanup I did. I gave away the rod. It ended up being a guy in my club that won. So the way I did it was you send me a picture of a bag of trash at the location you picked it up, and you got an entry. And the guy, Tom Hood, who's on the call, he must have submitted 20 bags of trash. He cleaned up a whole beach over the course of that 2-month giveaway. So that's definitely an annual thing.
Nice.
I haven't done one since then, but now with all this new stuff, I'll have to do one soon. So everybody stay tuned for the next, I'll announce a giveaway this week of some sort.
Tyler Bennett, I have to answer this question. Tyler Bennett says, is there a Z-Rod blank coming out?
Yeah, I have the blanks available.
Okay, there you go, Tyler. Awesome.
Message me, Tyler. I can. We'll talk. I have blanks available.
Great.
Yeah, no doubt, honey. So you want to do that spin right now?
Okay. So what are they winning? Which is the one they're winning tonight,
Okay.
Luke?
Okay.
Single tube pouch.
Okay, and with those guys, the 2 lures that I have, the Northbar, which we talked about earlier, and also I have a Black Label Plugs. That'll be part of this combo package tonight. So you'll be receiving this beautiful 2-bag.
It's on the overhead.
Yeah, it's on the overhead. And these beautiful
very good
Northbar lures. One is basically a darter, and the other one is basically a pencil popper. Nice quality lures. Both guys make these lures themselves. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
All right. So
okay, we're gonna spin it.
3, 2, 1,
and go. The winner is... Oh, Jay Flynn. You know it, Jay.
Is he here?
There he is. Let's see. I know he was on the show. You get your 10-second countdown. There we go. There we go. Here we go.
James Flynn.
James Flynn.
Answer.
10, 9, 8. James, I saw you on the show. I'm surprised if you left. We're going to have to roll it again. There he is.
Okay, good.
James Flynn is here every week. Is he not here every week?
Yes, yes.
Loyal guy. James, congratulations.
So nice.
You just won a beautiful bag, an 11-inch single tube bag. You can describe it better than me, Luke.
Yeah, 11-inch single tube, 4-inch belt loop, security buckle, and it comes with an 8-inch tube inside. So that's all there is to it.
Nice.
FDE tan. You're gonna love it, dude. You'll get me his address so I can ship it to him this week.
Yep, absolutely. Today we'll give it to you. And
perfect.
Do we have James Flynn's address on it?
Yeah, I probably have him. I know he's won before.
All right, so we'll send you that. And I'll send you the 2 lures. James, congratulations, James. Yay. Wonderful package you won. Guys, I just want to say really quick to all the people that have been donating to my championship jacket for the MONTAUK Striper Challenge. I have to say really quick here the names. Van Stoll, Luke ZBelts, who's on tonight. Thank you, Luke. Tony Antagonizer Laws, Law Walker, Miguel from Ed Point. Thank you so much. Also on tonight, Bill Wetzel, Vinny's of Vinny's Customs. Thank you so much. Joe Pinto, that's Delco Tackle. He's on here tonight. Thank you. Gesso Pasquarelli, Striper Hunt, Larry of Northbar, Orlando of NorCal Cat, Bill Jacob of the MONTAUK Surfcast Association, Bruce of the Narragansett Surfcasters Club, Joe Albanese of the Hudson River Fishermen's Association, Ben from American Tackle, Super Strike, Bluff Lures, On the Water, Go Deep, Let's Go, Let's Go. Thank you, everybody out there, for doing that. It's going to be a beautiful product we're going to produce this year for the winner of the MONTAUK Striper Challenge coming up October 17, 18, and 19. If you need information, go to Eventbrite. We'll leave a link at the bottom. Back to Luke. Luke, anything else you'd like to say to anybody out there? Anything, any hellos, goodbyes?
Shout-outs.
Don't call me again.
I just I thank everybody for your support. I wouldn't be able to do all this stuff without you guys. So I'm eternally grateful for all of you. And everybody knows I'm always available. If you need something, just drop me a line. You got questions, just give me a buzz. The phone on the website, the email, it's all just right to me. So if you need to get a hold of me, by all means, don't hesitate.
Right on. I love it, Luke. Thank you also to you for always coming to my beck and call. Please come on my show, Luke. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do for the surfcasting industry, all the great products you put out for the guys, and I know the guys much appreciate everything you do for them. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show tonight. Thanks again, Luke.
Thanks for coming
Thank
on,
you to my
Luke.
lovely wife again. Thank you, darling, for all you do for me too, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody out there. Let's go, guys. I'll see you next week. Here we go, MONTAUK Striper Challenge. Go sign up now. I'll see you guys later.
Peace out, everybody.
Let's go.